Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday. I am going to try to focus on this lovely Filofax. And I was going to look up the name, you guys, of this book, but completely forgot. Please forgive me. And I've done nothing in it. Yesterday, I didn't do anything. I really wanted to come on, but I couldn't. So I'd called this book like a mental health book, but like all my books really are. Like they're really like they're really books that make me grounded, and I like to play with them, and I have a lot of them, and it's very enjoyable for me. So yeah, they're not mental health books. I mean, they are and they aren't. Like, if I wanted to put a label on it, I would. But I'm thinking these have to come out of there and go somewhere else. Because, yeah. Where am I going to put them? I'm going to put them in this B6 for now. This B6 I'm going to be, I haven't yet, but like I think I'm just going to, I don't know, either this one or another book I'm going to use up until the end of the year, but I don't think I need like a 365 book for that. So yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to keep these out. And this case, by the way, this trifold case was from Villa Beautiful. It says so right there. Because I have these two sticker sets here. And these were from the Sticky Club. And what else do I have? I have a lot of stickers in here. They're shiny, you guys. That were from a book I purchased at some point. And the only thing like I have a hard time with is that you have to peel off or cut and then peel, because they're like PET tapes, but they're like pressed. So I don't know how well you're seeing them. But literally, like if I wanted to, I could even just like put them in like that and not use the sticker part. So I do like that about them. And those were from Amazon, and I think they were antiquitarian or something like that. Oh, you guys, my pronunciation is like the bomb.com right now. Okay, what else do I have here? This too must go in here. Just sort of trying to sort my way through it. So I did place an order for these papers, the Filofax pastel ruled paper. I got 60. I live in Canada, you guys. We pay 3 times as much as you guys in the States. This was $17. No lie. For 60 papers of Filofax. Now, I really wanted Filofax. So I got Filofax, and it's because there's something about this paper I really like, and I liked the different colors as well. So that's like gray, green, blue, pink, yellow, and purple, so I can like use various different colors of the paper in this book to like bring it to life. And so far, this is one of my, I'm going to slowly start showing you guys some of my calligraphy pens. This is my Quaco Sport, I believe. And I have 2 of these colors. The other one does not have the clip on it. And I got one when I bought paints, and they put some paints in there, and I can't, my brain, you guys, I didn't even think to write it down because I'm like imprompting this right now. If you watch my last video, you'll know why. But this one has like blue ink in it, and this is my lovely Chic Sparrow. I mean, I love this thing. And this one here is, I've had it for a while. I was going to get a clear one. I thought I did order the clear one, and I got the red one. But as you can see, it's not the same. However, I want to put my name here. And I get medium tipped. And it, like, I'm going to show you. Do you see how the end of this tip rolls up? It doesn't roll up as much as, okay, I might as well show you my pen case. It's funny because I was watching Marcia at Mom Needs a Clone, and she and I have almost identical like cases. Mine's darker. So is it in here? A lot of these are cheap ones. This is one of my favorite ones here. This is Faber-Castell. This is a thinner one. Very nice. This one needs to be inked yet. This one is also a Quaco. I love this one as well. And then I started with a lot of like really cheap pens, you guys. Like these are Schaefer, like calligraphy pens. And I don't know, like here in Canada, like these are, I don't even know if I have to replace the ink. I'm going to get this all over me. I know it. Okay, I can't open that right now. I literally have no grip, you guys. Let's see if I can. Most of them are medium tipped. I think I have to put more ink in here. Yeah. So they just have these disposable ink areas, and I'll do a video on my calligraphy pens, but these are fairly inexpensive. This one, I can't figure out what ink I want to put in here. It's a common one, and my brain is not working for naming things, you guys, so I apologize. But yeah, just trying to think. Where did I put, sorry if I knocked the camera just now. Where did I put my other one? Because I was doing some scribing with it. Hang on a second, you guys. I do this all the time. I move things around and then I can't find them. So annoying. Okay. Sometimes I honestly want to sit here and like lose my mind. I honestly do. I must have taken it upstairs. Okay, forget it. If it doesn't come to me, oh, there it is. Of course, I just when I'm ready to give up, it presents itself. So for a long time I had this, okay, come here. I have a bookcase to when I'm facing my kitchen to the left of me. And because I do art and I write a lot and junk journal and do a lot of art, did I say that already? And do like memory keeping and playing and commonplacing and studying here. This section tends to be like quite wrought with like, and I mean wrought, overwrought with stuff, but that's fine. So in this case, which I got free, and I love it because I was at a thrift store and this was in with the books that were for free. And when I asked about it, she just gave it to me. And I really loved it because it holds all my Quaco like inserts in there. I'm not sticking to the book, am I? I'm not sticking to the plan at all, you guys. Okay. Make sure, please, that you pause me. Go and get yourself some hot coffee. Oh, I'd love to have a hot coffee. Have a hot coffee, a cup of tea. If you see that I'm like literally wearing my Despicable Me pajamas and my flannel robe, and yep, I have pink fuzzy slippers on, it is because like the motivation to dress right now is like 100% zero. 100%. So what else have we got in here? This is the Kikuno. And here is another case. Maybe I'll put that one in here. These ones, a lot of these were cheap. Come here. This case here, oh gosh, come on. These ones here are urines. So, yeah, that's what it says. Y-I-R-E-N. Urines? Okay, we'll call it that because, like, it's like, I didn't realize when I ordered these that they imitated, like, a really good company. So, and then in here, I found all of these, like a lot of these on Temu. So I don't care, like you can start small. Like there's a white one. And then like these Schaefer ones I really like, and see how that is like a really wide tip. So we'll put that in this case too. But I usually keep this case free because like I have to find my other one too that's like stubby and like fat. Like because I don't discriminate. This one is the actual Rytech, And I really like this one too. And so, yeah. And then these are disposable ones, which I really like as well, but they're fine. And they came 10 in a pack for an inexpensive amount. But you know what? Like at the bottom here, if you heat that up, it'll melt the plastic and I can refill it. I've done it with one. So they say they're not refillable, but trust me when I say this, I've made one do it. So this is probably one of my oldest ones because this came from my grandpa as well. And I believe this is like, yeah, I think it's inscribed there. So this is a gold-plated lid. It's probably one of my most expensive pens. And you can feel it too in the weight. And like a lot of them are super dirty because, yeah, like my paints, I've heard people say that you have to like treat your calligraphy pens like babies. No, they work for me, not the other way around. And like I get them working. This one here, however, I have not been able to get working. This Jahoon that imitates this one. So this is the real one. This is the imitation. And I just wanted to see if like that one was like this one. And yeah, without going into it too much, it isn't. So yeah, some of these I got from my grandpa. He was like a big influencer in my life when it came to calligraphy items. So this is also Schaefer. I don't know that there's any ink in that. Let's see. Let's use that then. And put them all back. Now, I used to keep this as an art case in here. And I had drawing stuff in here. My grandpa had this case years and years and years. My whole life I knew him. He had this case. So I have no idea how long he had it. Oh, this one here. I love this one here. Do you see how it angles up? It's a great drawing one. And it's not very expensive. Like this one here is about $20, $30. Okay, that was my brief like overview of calligraphy pens. I know that like there was a number of you that had asked me about them. Okay, so we'll leave that for now. Oh, I was going to put that one away too, because like I wasn't fussing with that one. My throat is super dry, you guys, so I'm going to take plenty of water breaks. And I'm actually just going to pause while I do that. It won't let me because I have a clip over it. Sorry, you guys. My apologies. Okay. Let's put in my name. Okay, not the greatest, but maybe all. This is like coming out a green color, so I must have switched it from black to green. Yeah, I think I did. Because, like, that's what I do. I don't clean out the barrels. I let the colors come. Okay. So, we did all of this together. We set it up. I do have to make a note of some things that my daughter said she'd pick up for me. So since we're here, let's do that. I need some juice. And I really want to do some baking, you guys. Like, maybe I'll get cream cheese. I wonder if they have. I don't know where she's going to get it. Frozen spinach. Mushrooms. Onions. I've got so much garlic, so that's good. Other juice. And then I will think. Oops, think. Which I'm having a hard time doing. So I'll just leave that list over to the side here so I don't forget. Okay. So this is the calendar. We are in November. November started on a Friday. So yeah, I went to, confession time, I went to order stickers from a shop. I'm not going to say the shop. Now I live in Canada, and I looked at the total and entered like this code that somebody had, and I was influenced, of course, FOMO. So I'm going to cease watching setup videos because no more. So it was like 169, and they said that the code was invalid, even though I know I spelt it right, and even though the video was 2 days ago. And I was like, well, yeah, that's it. Forget it. This kind of thing happens quite often. And then I'm like, in the past, I got sucked in and I didn't care, and I just did it. And now I'm like, you know what? I'm not spending any more money. I'll spend money where I need to spend money. Where I like enjoy spending money, but not to be just influenced. Okay, why does it say that it should end on Sunday, and yet did I miss a number? 1. You guys, I'm so sorry. I did it wrong. Where is my whiteout? Okay, you know what? Instead of whiting it all out, it will literally be easier for me to just start a new calendar. I won't throw that one away though. But yeah, that's what I did. Put it back in here. These are the books, by the way, that I get these from. These ones here are like Daiso. It's the brown one I got it out of. Yeah, it's too bad that, like, I can't have soft music playing in the background, like, but I can't. So hopefully you do. Right? Saturday. What's the first? Yeah. Yeah, I really like this pen, but I can't tell you, I can't even tell you what pen it is, but it's not the imitation one. This was a treat for my birthday last year, the year before, last year. Because the year before I had pneumonia as well. So there we go. So, and now I want to use a different color. I always forget. So, and just cross it out. Now these are the disposable ones, and I'm going to show you, like, these are really like a good, what day are we on? I said it already, didn't I? 10th. So we're here. Okay, and then I'll put these guys back down here. So what are we, 11? Why is there like 3? 11 month. 2025. I don't know why there's like 3 spots there. I have no idea. Okay. And then I've got more sticky tabs here. And I wanted to show you that. So here's some paper. This is Filofax paper. And I wanted to put in some color paper right in here. So just a few pieces of each kind. Like, I love this gray because it's not hard on the eyes at all. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and with the white gives me 7. So I don't want the yellow in front. That's a lot of yellow anyway. How would that look? some paper because I plan on using this like I've been using my secretary. And if those of you that don't know, my secretary is a personal size. And I'll show you what I'm going to be in another video upcoming, like playing with. Now, all of these extra books I'm playing with, like I have my main book, which, well, my main system starts with a calendar, a simple wall calendar. And then, can I close it from down here? No. So you guys bite me and I'll be not happy because that hurts when you, and these claws get your finger. And I have no strength, you guys. I'm lacking oxygen, so I have no strength. Okay. Well, holy. Okay, I have to stand up to do this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so there we go. We've got some paper. I don't want to bulk it out too much. I only have 2 months in here, but where I wanted to like get to the point was like, it starts on a Sunday. I don't do that. I am a Monday start. And back here. I did get these stickers from Shine Sticker Studio. So I have to find a Canadian shop that does them, or use an app, like drawing app, to do them. Because I do have the Apple Air. Okay. And let it just like kind of overflow into the next one. Is that in the middle? Okay. So I'm pretty slap slosh when it comes to my books, you guys. Like, there's no perfection here. And I'm kind of really grateful for that, because if I was, I'd probably never get anything done. Like, I just hyperfixate sometimes, and I just want what I want. I really love this font. Oh, I was talking to somebody. Okay, so story time. So I guess I started in one of my videos saying something about my kids and what I did for them for graduation. Now, I was a big believer in not paying for grades because I didn't care if they got an A. I didn't care. I didn't care if they got a C. I didn't even care if they failed. All I cared is that they were there. I looked at their attendance and that they were respectful to the teacher, even if they didn't believe what they were learning or that they were in the class, because I felt school was more for the socialization anyway. And had I had my way, I would have homeschooled my children. But, you know, when you're married, you listen to your husband. So he's a big part of that equation, right? That's what I mean by that, you guys. So please. I mean, I was in the military, so trust me when I say, like, I wasn't like, we were a team is what I'm trying to say. Okay, moving on. So I didn't pay for grades, and I did, however, tell them that they really had to graduate from school. And let's see this pen, shall we? I'm going to take out that middle portion. Well, I just number it. I'm just going to number it because I mean, do I have big stickers that are colorful? That would please me. That would make me really happy, actually. Okay, let's close out so I don't hurt my book. Okay. So I got some numbers here. What I'd really like is some colorful ones. to 19. Okay, I could technically do black numbers in that size. Let's just see. See, this is the color I want. So why don't we mix them up? Why not? I don't think it's going to get any better than that. I have a song playing in my head, you guys. Oh, it's one of those loopers. Just making sure I don't have any more numbers in here. I really don't know. Some of these are so old and I have to use them up. And some of them come out of Happy Planner sticker books. Some of them are like from bags I've found at like thrift stores. So meaning like older ones. Got to do my nails too. I found my red nail polish, so I've got to do that. Not seeing any more numbers, you guys. Yeah, see what I mean? Like some of these here are from Hallmark. Look at that. Like these cost $2. These, like, I remember one sticker costing upwards of $1. And that was a ton of money when a quarter got you a Coke and a bag of chips when I was a kid. Like, yeah. See, anytime there's an orange tag like that, like one store that I know, they're separate. Anyway, yeah. All this to tell you, I wanted like colorful numbers. So let's get out of here so I don't go down memory lane. The point is that I was talking about my kids in school. So somebody wanted to know, Gina, was it Gina? I think it was Gina. Gina, I know you asked me a question. Anyway, if I'm wrong, I'm really sorry to whoever asked me. And Gina, if I missed out on your question, I'm really sorry. But it is what it is, you guys. I'm doing my best. Okay. So, I never paid for grades. I did not believe in doing that. This was their path. I wasn't here to say, you know what, here's your standard. Now, this is me and me alone. But I did look at attitude and attendance. Like, that was big for me. So you didn't have to believe. You just had to sit there and participate. And I remember getting to school. I'd look forward to it every year, and I'd get there and I was like so disillusioned. I got it, so I understood. And okay, what did we start with? So my big thing was that they graduated, and they were going to graduate. Like, that was a non-negotiable with me. They didn't have to go to college. They could choose to go to college. In Canada, here it's different, okay? And when I first joined the military, we had, like, educational benefits, but they stripped us of those and paid them out in something they called a PIL, P-I-L, which is payment in lieu. It's funny how the acronym sounds. They gave you a pill to get over it. But literally every year that you served, $10,000 went to a child that you were raising. That was part of the reason why I joined the military. And then they didn't give you a choice, right? So I didn't really have funds for them to all go to school anyway. So, like post-secondary school. All right. Sorry, I gotta stay on track here. I've got one of my hairs floating around here and I don't know where it's from. So yeah, I didn't buy them a car either. I was a single mom. I couldn't do that. So then what did I do? Well, like I told them, if they graduated, they could have a bus pass for a year and free rent for a whole entire year. Now, if they worked for that year, they could have potentially earned up to $30,000. Way more than a car, way more than anything else. And I really, really thought them taking that year off was key. Because you're in school 13 years, here in Canada anyway. 13 years or more. So that's a long time. And to explore the world, or even to like work for 3 months, like, because people work their whole lives. You know what I think retirement should be? Work for 5 years and take a year off. Work for 5 years, take a year off. Work for 5, take a year off. Go places, see things, talk to people, go to your neighbors. Like, oh, I'm getting winded. Sorry. So I have up to 10 here. Okay, so yeah, potentially they could have earned that much, lived at home, etc., etc., etc. So that's what I offered my girls. Was it what they chose to do? No. But everybody has a path. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I moved out of my home and I was old to do this. I just turned 18. And I stayed at my house because I was literally paying the mortgage there. And I was worried that my mom couldn't do it. So, was it easy for me? No. In the end, I had to leave, though. Um, yeah. I'm trying to think if there was any other part to that question, but no, I had 3 rules for my kids. We don't hurt ourselves, each other, and our things. And I encourage them to explore and question, ask those questions, explore the world, test those theories. But I'm a firm believer that people have free will. And I haven't always learned this, but I did in the forces. Like, people would ask my opinion and I would learn to say, are you sure? Are you sure you want it? Because I didn't hold back. Like, if somebody asked me something, initially I'd just tell them. Like, I have no filter, and I can't play quote unquote cards. I don't have the poker face. Like, no, I can't. Like, so I did, however, learn to say, are you sure you want to know? Because if you don't want to know, I won't tell you. So think very carefully. Like, this is my opinion only, I'd say over and over and over. I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if I'm a firm believer that you already know the answer. Like, when you're asking somebody else's opinion, don't you already know that answer? You're just looking for confirmation of the answer. And giving advice, I believe, is giving advice to your younger self, which means when you go to give it to somebody else, it's really not advice to them. And I see it all the time. Like, I see people jumping into conversations before another person has finished speaking. They're not really listening, right? They might be hearing, but they're not truly listening. Listening is on a whole different level. Listening is like different. And you can see it. Also, if you find yourself reacting, 'cause I think, Gina, I think this was another part of it too. Hang on. Why didn't I read this down? Disciplinary measures. Something about disciplinary measures. No, I never grounded my children. I didn't believe in it. I sat them on the couch and talked, or physical. We would go for long walks, you guys. My kids used to call them the walk from hell. But if they wanted to be on electronics, because it was just coming out when my kids were in their teens, and I really, really limited it. So, and because, I was a single mom, I didn't have a whole lot of money. So, yeah, like, they owed me physical health first before they got on those machines. Like, yeah, they'll tell you. I had one daughter, like my middle daughter, she liked to spend like the day in her room, but and she liked to sometimes slam the door to her room and get very angry. And I told her, you slam that one more time, that door comes off. It just comes right off, and then you're stuck without a door and everybody can come into your space. So yeah, I wouldn't be doing that again. And they knew I was serious, and that's the thing. When you're consistent, They know you're serious. And they knew I was mad when I got super quiet. When I got quiet is when they knew. Now, guys, I can go back to the black or carry on, which I think I'm going to do because I really like the color. And then I want to theme up here with some color as well. So yeah, like I used to tell them to, like, and I used to feel this in myself, if you find yourself reacting, that's because it's a landmine that they've hit on that affects you. If you're responding in any way, literally, you can't respond on anything that you're okay with. Oh, part of that one came off. I wonder if I can fix it. Now, you guys, I'm 53 and I still find myself reacting. So, like, please don't think that I'm some sort of saint. I'm not. I'm still working on those triggers. That's what I call them. But I also don't want people to walk on tiptoes around me. I want them to be themselves. You know? This comes from a... Oops, what are you doing? Come over here. This comes from a person who spent her whole life figuring she had 3 heads and felt I couldn't be myself. So I was angry all the time. As a child. In school, anyway. And that was because it was great, like, it just kept me sharp. And then I would, like, go away into nature within myself to just hear I'm not sure if that's like horns or what. And construction has started up again across the street. They're working on the roof over there, so I hope there's no, like, seriously loud noises. But there probably will be at some point. So yeah, like, I tried to embark the little bit of knowledge I knew on my girls, and by that I mean I learned more from them than they ever learned from me. And if you're a parent, you probably know this. Like, I learned patience, for example. Immense patience. Like, my oldest daughter, when she was younger, had these quirks. One of which was, like, she took, like, a whole thing of Vaseline. Like, we're talking the big one, right? A whole thing of baby powder. And she did her entire bedroom up during nap time when she was 2. Like, I never thought a child could reach those places at 2. I had to roll her crib into the middle of the room or she'd get out of it. Like, in the middle of the night when she was 3 and 4, she'd get up and peel, like, I used to buy bulk canned goods, and she'd peel all the labels off. So for months, we had no idea what we were eating. Like, people would come shopping at our house because, like, I was the coupon queen. And I take that back because I don't call myself a queen. I was just very good at couponing. And, like, I'd say, I don't know what this is. So, like, and I remember I had a friend, Stacy, and she called me once. She goes, Mel, I thought this was green beans. I could have sworn. She said, well, it was peaches. Like, I'm like, yup, that's pretty much Noel for you. Like, yeah. And then, like, I don't know. I just went with their personalities, accepted them. And parenting is probably, like, the hardest job. No, it is the hardest job. You don't get paid for it, but the rewards, yeah. If you do it right, the rewards are magical, you guys. And I think the difference with me is I never owned my children, right? I come from Gen X, and in our day, the boomers, my boomer parents, believed that we were possessions, and their parents did too. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end with some of these ones, just to kind of like give it some color. I know all I'm doing is putting down stickers, you guys, but at least I'm on here. I don't know how long I've been on for, but we'll check. Yeah, I was so concerned yesterday. Hang on a second. Let me just see what you guys are seeing. And what time is it? It's almost an hour. So at least that's done. Oh, gosh. So that goes in the middle of... Oh, why do some have to be so tough? Seriously. So that's November. And then these are the weeklies. Now, obviously, I'm here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to, where is my pen? And then I think I've got to take these stickers off. I think that's the problem. These ones. Because I'm up against a whole bunch of bumps. We're just gonna... see if that works. Because they literally can put anywhere. Okay, don't stick on my table though. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that feels better. Some paper. Notes. I can color that if I want. Got pumpkins there. Here we are with that. That looks terrible. Why? You ever notice like everything runs out at the same time? Like literally everything. Okay. We will deal with you in a minute. What is bumpy up here? Okay, this. Okay, that's fine. So, because that's bumpy, I'll show you a couple of other things too that I have. Like, I came across this book, like a tracker book, but apparently it's an Oxford notebook called Scribes. And you can literally download the app, right, and it goes into your phone. So, like, I need to try that. And then, let's see, I wanted to put, like, these stickers in here. I'm gonna use this in here because obviously, like, I'm experiencing right now, like, some bumpities. Let's see if that makes a difference. And we'll put those stickers in. So Monday, 3rd to 9th. I think I'm running out of ink. Yeah, okay, so let's do the red one. Oh, it's red colored. Let's do this one. I really like the flow of this one. So I'll end up doing like some of this off of camera. I don't know. And then come back with the highlights. And then notes and thoughts this month. Important goals, don't forget. So important goals. I have to think about that because I'm really not thinking right now. Then we have inspirational. So this is my gratitude here. So I want to do gratitude. And then I'll put November. And all of these are gratitude. I can't wait to do these actually because this paper is like thick. See, like, I don't think that that's coming through. Yeah, so that's awesome. And how many weeks is that? 1, 2, 3, and I think there's one more. Why is it missing? 1, 2, 3. So I need another week in here. There it is right there. I got it mixed up somehow. Guys, these rings are hard. Maybe that's why I don't really come in here all that often. Okay, and then I'll like outline that with a pen for November. And then, you know, these I kept in the plastic. And then before December, I want to put these in here, like within the book. Might not be the best idea, but I'm going to do it. Because a lot of these, like, are celebrational. I'm going to put that one in there. This one in here. And then I'll come back with another one for just for November. I'm just trying to see here. These are recipes. And then I went looking for these like paper pads, and I don't know why, but I could not find them. So I'm just thinking what I can put in there. And I think I was going to put these in there, wasn't I? And because I'm going to do the setup of the Hobonichi soon, let's see if these guys can fit in there. Because there's a whole ton of stickers. What else is in there? Right, that one. So this thing here, I've literally like beat the crap out of it. But that's why I enjoy making it. Now it needs a ruler. These are daytimer rulers, but still I need one. Will they fit? No, these ones are not going to fit. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, these are not the ones that are going to fit, but that's fine. You can literally like fit in here, right? Think outside the box, and the box will present itself. Now this one I need because this shows where all like the labels are for the Hobonichi. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and I have those tapes to do that from years ago. So, yeah, didn't do much, you guys. However, like, it's got the paper in it now. I'm just trying to see if there's, like, I can dull it up. Let's see what's in here. These are Happy Planner stuff. So I don't know, like I could even like put stuff in there. There's one. Let's see if she works. Okay, come back here. Well, she will, but she's too small. Yeah. What are these? These are semicircles, transparent. This is an old calendar from Cloth and Paper. And then this is from Craft Boss. It's got the blue, and it's got all of these like beautiful die cuts. Strong women don't have attitudes, they have standards. And then on the back, same with this. They're all filled with like coffee. I just removed that. This is a pen loop here on another one. So, okay, Don't make a mess. Does this need another pen holder? Maybe. I didn't see one in there, did I? But how I'm going to do it, okay, you can come out of there, because, I mean, she's cute, though. Like, why is that coming off? Did I never, ever take that off? Guess I never did. So Craft Boss made these, and I got them years ago. And this is what happens when you start shopping your stash, like really shopping it. Okay, so she's in there. Don't know about this pen holder, clippy doodad. I think that can come off. Okay, and then this one does have a pen. So, wondering, then that would go over here. Okay, let's see what we can do. Now, really like this. Let's see what we want to do. Let's put in this woman. I am the boss. Every day is a fresh start. It's good enough for that side. See, these stick as well. Got double-sided tape on them. So you can literally like put it up there. Okay, so it's probably a longer video, you guys, but I'm just kind of going with it. Okay, so let's get a coffee up there, right? And oh, now I have that Skinny Love so in my head. You know the one? Oh my gosh. And it's looping. Okay. Let's get this down here. And was that the only one? Because okay. Strong women don't have attitudes, they have standards. Absolutely, you guys. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. I think that's been overused. And I'm going to put that in there. And the glass is up there. So on these ones, I believe she gave you a list of things, and you picked out like X amount, then depending on how much you picked. But this is going back, you guys, like 2022. I don't know, something like that. I'm just going to like do that, and then come around here because I want to take that one out. This one has like, holy, look at. So she would have had to laminate these pictures and then put on the double-sided tape. I found her on eBay. She is in Canada because that's what I was searching for. Canadian creators, even back then, because we started getting like really whopped with like import tax like about 4 years ago. And it was like, even going to Hobonichi, I doubt I'll be going back to the company again because I just can't do it. Like it's too much. Like it was almost $110 or something for shipping. It was like crazy. So this one here, this overused one here, just going to stick behind this one here. And because you see how there's a, behind this, there's a little like crochet here. And then I'm just going to use this to also come down. Maybe I'll do it up here like that. Okay, so, oh yeah, I wanted to put one last thing. Do I want to put it in this one or the other one? I think I'll put it in my other one. I'm going to pull those stickers out though. These are cute. I really like Jane Davenport or Darnier. Anyway, okay. Yeah, because yeah, they don't even line up. Okay, so that's what we've done. Quick little flip. This is hard. And then I did put her in because like I like the girls. I've got a huge collection of them. I love them. And it also separates that one from that one. These are Oki plans. And then here is self-care. Oh, I'm really feeling it in my chest, you guys. I got to wrap up soon. The list, which that's all I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Did the calendar, hooped up that, but did it in the end. Added the paper, numbered up the calendar. Yeah, I like how the color here breaks up all the black and white. And then this is like in the middle. And this is why I need this. So I think, just put that there for now. So then it goes to the weeklies, gratitude, which I called inspirational. And then back here are the stickers and stuff, items like that I can use. December, a little bit of, I think this is cloth and paper. And then we go through all of the December stuff. I'm only ever going to put 2 months in here. And then I've got to do today. And then like meal plans and like the ultimate brain dumping sections and expenses back here. And even phone contacts, and I do have some more stickers back here. So, and it's, I really believe it's important to write down the contacts, you guys, because if you ever lose like, the info on your phone, if it gets wiped or hacked or whatever, then you have it. So that's just my own experience. I've had my phone hacked, so. And then I just watched, like, with my mouth hanging open as it was, like, all my information taken. Yeah, that was fun. So, the biggest test now, will she close? Will she close? So, let's put this baby. Can this one fit in there? I'm pulling it out, this Feel a Beautiful sticker book, because I think this is the one I'll use for November. Okay. Now let's see if she closes. Okay. Yeah, see, now I can take this out and put it here. And then I always like to have a highlighter with me too, or a mild liner. So what color will we do for November? Burgundy is usually like my color. Like I really love forest green. So maybe we'll do green. Like this color here, I'd love to do, but I don't think I have that color. No, so that'll have to do. Unless there's an alternative in this other one here. No, that's the pens. These are the dot guys. No. Okay. What I really like, and I have been using, is this this kit that I got from Nick Pro. Yeah. So it didn't come with this case, but I like this because I can close it and throw it in my bag and take it with me. This came in an art box, sketch box, and like one of the projects was to paint it, but I didn't want to paint it, so. Okay, you guys, let me open her back up. And like for this, I could just like, let's put this one back here, I think. So it just slides in better there. Wonder if I can close it using that one. Can I? Sounds like, Okay, let's try that. There we go. So that's the top, side, bottom, front, back. No magnets, nothing on this one, just clear. And let's see how that looks bordered. All right, you guys, thanks ever so much. Like I said, we did a lot of stuff today. Like we talked about a lot of pens and calligraphy pens, and where's the black one? And gray one. So I like the cheap calligraphy pens. To me are, I don't know, it's a great place to start. Like this one too was cheap. This was really cheap. The Quaco, this is like the Sport Mini. I'm sure it was a FOMO buy. I'm sure it was. So let me just put some of these in this pouch. Yeah, so, and then I have, of course, the red one for upcoming stuff. All right. Remember, we are all perfectly imperfect. You are loved, needed, and wanted far, far more than you will ever know. Thank you so much for hanging out for me for this super long video. Didn't realize it was this long, but hey, makes up for yesterday. And take care of yourselves and have a great day. Bye for now.